All right, Dwayne Wade is a better player. Let me break down this game. The basics: better, more efficient offensive player, better defensive player. You're talking about a guy with handles who can't really be double teamed due to how good he was at splitting the double team. Once he downhill, he has a plethora of ways to beat you. If you step up, he's athletic and strong enough to finish through contact and dunk on you. If you cut him off, he has a spin move, euro, and even got the windshield wiper pull over euro that inspired players like Anthony Edwards and Donovan Mitchell to do. Elite post game and footwork for a guard. Stop and pop mid range. And in his prime, he's pretty much unguardable due to his speed, power, and quickness, nicknamed the Flash for a reason. Dwayne Wade was a great system player and he was a system for a short period of time in this game. His game complement other stars like you seen in '06 playing next to Shaq and Gary Payton and Zoe Morning to being in the system as he was on that short rebuild from '08 to 2010 to also playing back in the system when he formed a super team with LeBron and Dwayne Wade. I mean with Chris Bosh and LeBron James. I'm gonna address the defensive side, but to me, there's no comparison between Harden and Wade, who's the better defender. Dwayne Wade won't be a point of attack defender. Also, James Harden's not going to be a point of attack defender. But what Dwayne Wade was good at is being an elite off-ball defender and being a great weak side defender. And he was elite in the pass lanes with easy steals, converting that into offense. And he was widely considered the best shot blocking two guard in NBA history, where he holds a record still to this day over 1,000 blocks, including the playoffs and the regular season. Where I'm at. I'll leave that at that for now, though. But all of us know Wade clears as a defender, but I want to focus on the offensive side of the ball where Wade is very underrated as a playmaker and he's an elite scorer as well. But people actually think Harden is a better offensive player, which is false to me. I decided to choose their highest offensive scoring seasons from both, and because they share a lot in common. So I'm gonna use the 2009 Wade season, compare that to the 2019 James Harden season. Dwayne Wade averaged 30.7 and a half assists and 5 rebounds on 2 steals and over a block a game, shooting at 49% from the field. And he led the league in attempts and field goals made that year. James Harden in 2019 averaged 36 points per game, 7.5 assists, 6.5 rebounds, close to 2 steals a game, and well under 1 block per game while shooting at 44%. Wade in 2009, he had a team average of 98 points per game, and his 30 points contributed 30% of the team's total points, while Harden in 2019 Rockets averaged 114 points per game, and his 36 points per game contributed 31 points of his team's total points. So, they're pretty much both the same. And as a playmaker, they both, led their team as the main playmaker of their team that year for that specific year. Wade displayed not only to be a more efficient offensive scorer than Harden on a higher volume, he also displayed a smarter playmaking and taking care of the ball better than James Harden.
Oh, let's get it, man. Let's go into the conversation and the topic at hand. James Harden versus D Wade. And I'm gonna give you all the definition of better. It means something that's quality, more useful, and more helpful than another thing. And that thing we talking about is James Harden over D Wade. So yeah, he talked about defense, sure. That's cute and all that case may be. But James Harden, he spoke about offense. James Harden is clearly the greater scorer. Clearly, it's great. He just mentioned 30 points a game to 36. That's not even a comparison. We're talking about when it comes to scoring. Let's break down James Harden's score and why he's also the better offensive talent player. James Harden has a better handle, better shot creator, better shooter, better passer, better in isolation. All the numbers back this stuff up. Let's not forget Pete James Harden, what he was doing on the Houston Rockets, getting 60-point triple doubles, asking to be not just the best scorer on his team, but the best passer on his team, playmaker on his team, making guys around him better. Let's not forget that. D Wade lacked the gravity compared to what James Harden was doing on the Rockets. Let's not forget that. D Wade was a liability as a shooter. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. And then when it comes to comparable playmaking and passing, it's not even close to. Let's not forget James Harden. James Harden was an MVP in this league based off his skill set. D Wade, you can't say the same thing. And yes, D Wade is a two-way player. But that's because you're a two-way player does not make you necessarily a better player. Because guess what? Your skill set and the impact that James Harden do have showcased being better than D Wade. That's just obvious. like I said before, you mentioned seasons for seasons and things of that nature. That's real cute and all that. The MVP James Harden averaged 30 points for 3 straight seasons, 3 scoring titles. How many guards you know in NBA history getting you 3 scoring titles? And also leading the league in assists for multiple years. That's one of that's historic. Yes, D Wade was elite, but it's not the same level as James Harden. You can't name me a lot of players as offensively as gifted as a scorer and as a passer as a James Harden. You can name a bunch of two-way players better than D Wade, but you can't name a bunch of offensive players that have the same skill sets or do something better than a James Harden. When it comes to making guys around him better, going to deep playoff runs with rosters and things of that nature. Come on, man, Tom. So, so let me ask you a question. Does two-way automatically makes you a better player?
If you talk about a player that can include the offense, if they're a great offensive scorer and they're a better defender, yeah, I think it makes you a better player. If you're able to contribute the same amount of offense as a guy that's just offensive minded, you're able to affect the game in both ways, and it's not only with your offense.
Because
So I'll go ahead.
because you look at the best players of all time, some of them are not necessarily great defenders like the Magic Johnsons, like the Jokic, like Steph Curry's. There's a lot of two-way guys that's better than them, but they're over them because you know why? It's cause of impact. Yes, just because you two-way is not automatically make you a better player. Because guess what? James Harden has impacted the game of basketball more than D Wade did. When it comes to as a scorer, when it comes to as a player, and when it comes to being adaptable in different offenses throughout his career. When he was asked to be a six man, when he went to left it, when he go to Rockets, he became the main guy. Then when becoming going through being a point guard and a shooting guard. Because last time I checked, can D Wade play point guard at the same level as D Wade, James Harden? Can D
He
Wade do
had
that?
more success. He had more success. Well, I want to say he had more success, but D Wade came into this league playing the point guard and helping his team reach the playoffs in his rookie year as a rookie, where James Harden wasn't even a central piece and even didn't get no rookie of the year votes as a rookie. So the only time Dwayne Wade played point guard was his rookie year. And also to combat that, you said something about the James Harden being the best offensive scorer, and nobody can do that. You have Kobe Bryant, who's league's better offensive scorer than him, that got way better offensive feet and a tougher era than him. So James Harden, although he's an elite scorer, he was not the best at doing that. You had other players that's
I,
better than him. And one more, hold
I,
on, and one more thing. You said Magic Johnson and Steph Curry. Yes, they aren't known for their defense, but they are more capable. Their play styles, for them being mostly known for their offense, is more effective to their team success than James Harden. Hence why they got more championships and more team success than James Harden.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't say other people that couldn't score like James Harden. I said how many people that can score and also pass like James Harden, which is not a lot. So
You
we're
got
not
LeBron
going to play
James.
that game because yes, Kobe Bryant can score, is a better scorer than James Harden, but he can't. Well, that's rare. You only can name LeBron James, the greatest of all time. So you want to tell me the greatest of all time can only get surpass James Harden as an offensive player, whatever the case may be. Then hey, that proves my point. James Harden
But
impacts the game at a high level. Let's not forget, James Harden took a team to a Western Conference with an old Dwight Howard. Let's not forget James Harden's ability. James Harden, I've seen James Harden makes guys better around him. Joel Embiid's best season was with James Harden. Let's not forget that when
And
he
what
won
was
MVP.
and what was the results with that? We seen Dwayne Wade with
Oh,
a
I
bunch
like
of old
this.
set. Hold on, and we seen Dwayne Wade with a bunch of savvy vets as a third year player help his team. He was the main catalyst, which I got in my third round, to helping his team become a championship. The championship relied on his shoulders, where he elevated when Shaq was injured and he was wounded. Dwayne Wade elevated his game to help Shaq become a championship for the last time in his career, where Chris Paul was injured and you had a 3-2 advantage where James Harden could have stepped up and closed them out. He wasn't able to do that. So when you talk about players that impact the game more, he's not doing it in no way, shape, or form on a level of Dwayne Wade, who did that in 2006, where the same opportunity that James Harden had in a similar scenario, which he's supposedly better, he wasn't able to do that. Shooting up mad bricks in the last fourth in a game 7. You got a 3-2 advantage. Dwayne Wade was down 2-0, and he elevated his game to win 4 straight games. Your man has a 3-2 advantage and he can't even
That
close out.
sound cool. That sound cool. But what did D Wade do in the playoffs that Shaq and LeBron without Shaq and LeBron? Because last time I checked, when Shaq was gone, he was getting put out and then win a playoff series in 4 years before LeBron James got there. Let's not talk about when D Wade were also them last two finals. In 2014, he was averaging 14 points a game, and he had 10. In the last two games of the series, and games on 5 and 4, the man had 10 and 11 points.
And what happened in 2013? As it injured Dwayne Wade in 2013, declining, he saved his best for last in the 2013 finals, where him as an injured, declining player even outscored the entire Spurs team. Anytime James Harden has a player that can help him, like Dwight Howard was, he never elevated Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard declined every year with James Harden, while James Harden was elevated. He don't make his team better. And that's my point.
He had a back. First of all, the same James Harden that this past season got traded and helped take the Cleveland Cavaliers to the conference finals. James Harden, everywhere he goes, help elevate guys and make guys better. Something that D Wade couldn't do. Let's not play that game.
That's false.
All right, gentlemen. Great third quarter. Listen, guys, real quick. While you see your favorite content creators up here, make sure you throw them some love, man, and throw them some gifts, and make sure you show them some love. All right, it takes a lot, the courage to get up here and actually stand 10 toes and actually debate, and also show the judges some love as well, man. So listen, while we're still in the third quarter, True, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to ask Viz any question you would like to ask him, and Viz, once he asks that question, you have 1 minute to respond.
What did D Wade do in the playoffs without Shaq and LeBron James?
He helped the rebuilding team after they became a lottery team, and the rebuilding team, he helped turn them from a lottery team, and he added 20. When he got injured in 2008, they were a 20-something win team. When he came back, he added over 15 wins, and he had an MVP caliber season in 2009 in Eric Spoelstra's rookie year. And the year after that, they won 47 games with Dwayne Wade as his second best player being Mike Beasley. That's what he did. He was always an impact, even with less, on a rebuilding team. So I have a question for you.
Hold on. Let me make sure I restart the timer so he'll get the same minute. All right, so give me a second. I'll stop that. All right. Go ahead and ask one question, and then once you ask the question, I'll start the timer.
So both of these guys played with superstars. Why wasn't, when you said something about Dwayne Wade having these stars around him, when Dwayne Wade had these stars around him, he was able to excel and get the championship round and win championships. Why wasn't James Harden able to win playing next to CP3, playing next to Dwight Howard, playing next to Kevin Durant, playing next to Kyrie Irving, and playing next to Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and Russell Westbrook? Why wasn't he able to get to the championship round?
Because of injuries. Simply because of injuries. Like Dwight, first of all, Dwight was older at the time of the Rockets. Let's not forget that. He wasn't the same level with Dwight Howard in his prime, for one. And then Chris Paul, when it was up 3-2, one of the reasons why they lost is Chris Paul got hurt in that series also. Also, you named Kyrie and KD. James Harden, that run when they lost to the Bucks, James Harden tore his hamstring. And Kyrie got hurt. Let's not forget that. Then you go to Philly, Joel Embiid's always injury prone and hurt. And let's not forget that if it wasn't for James Harden, because of Joel Embiid being injury prone, whatever, and hurt and compromised, James Harden is one of the reasons why it was a 7 games to begin with in that Boston series in 2023, with his heroic games in game 2 and game 5. Let's not forget that with the clutch shot he did in the corner against Jaylen Brown. So let's not play that game.
All right, man. Listen, man. There's no comparison between these two guys, man. Dwayne Wade led the redeemed team in points off the bench. Okay? In 2004, this is how much bad James Harden is, and this is how better Dwayne Wade is. In 2004 Athens, Dwayne Wade was a bench player. He damn near beat him in every statistical category than James Harden was in 2012, which he was able to piggyback and get a gold medal when he didn't contribute enough. Dwayne Wade in 2008 Beijing games was literally one of the main reasons why the whole team is a collective, but he was one of the main contributing factors in that team becoming a champion right there. Anytime Dwayne Wade touches the team, he's helping them win championships. His two-way impact, his leadership, his clutchness, his game, his two-way game, scoring, game takeover advantage is nothing that James Harden have on his level, and he's a very underrated playmaker, as I said before. I'll leave it at that. I had something only 2 minutes, so.
All right, yeah. I took a minute off of the fourth quarter this week so we can give you guys an extra minute in the third quarter to cook up. So shout out to y'all. All right, True, you got a minute. It's on you, brother. Let's go.
And to summarize, and this is the finale to my round of my debate. James Harden, like when it comes to who's better, like I said, James Harden was an MVP in his league. D Wade was never close to being an MVP. The highest he ever finished was third, while James Harden finished two runner-up for MVP multiple years in the same league as a prime LeBron James, a prime Steph Curry, KD, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's how better he was compared to a guy like Dwayne Wade, where he averaged 36 points a game, people. That's second highest all time behind Michael Jordan in the modern era. 36 a game is ridiculous. James Harden also, too. Did y'all know James Harden is 12th all-time in all-time assists? You know James Harden also is second all-time in three-pointers made? Second all-time behind Steph Curry. That's how great, better skill-wise he is than James Harden. D Wade, longevity. James Harden was an all-star level a longer period of time than D Wade. D Wade,
Judges, would you like to give input on anything before I actually ask you guys for your scores?
No, I'll explain my score when we go through it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, absolutely. All right, so Low, I'm gonna start with you, brother. As it applies to Armani Viz on basketball knowledge, 0 through 3, what are you giving them?
I gave no like half, right? No half points.
No half. That's why I made it from 0 to 3 instead
Okay.
of 1 to 2.
I got him averaging out of 2.
All right. For strength of argument, 0 to 3, what are you giving them?
Strength of argument, I got him at a 3.
All right. Rebuttal, 0 to 3, what are you giving them?
I got him at a 3.
All right. Consistency, 0 to 3, what are you giving them?
I got him at a 2.
All right. And lastly, delivery and control, what are you giving them?
I got him at a 2. 2. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, you said 2. All right. So sturdy, as it applies to Armani Viz, basketball knowledge, 0 through 3, what are you giving them?
2.
All right. Strength of argument, 0 through 3, what are you giving them?
3.
All right. Rebuttals, 0 through 3, what are you giving them?
3.
All right. Rebuttals. Oh no, I said that. Consistency, what are you giving them? 0 through 3.
2.
All right. And lastly, delivery and control, 0 through 3, what are you giving them?
2.
All right. Dana, as it applies to my man Armani Viz, basketball knowledge, 0 through 3, what are you giving them?
I'm gonna give him a 2.
All right. Strength of argument, 0 through 3, what are you giving them?
I'm going 3.
Okay. Rebuttals, 0 through 3, what you got for them?
I'm going 3.
All right. Consistency, 0 through 3, what do you got for them?
3. I'm going 3.
All right. And lastly, delivery and control, what do you got for them?
I'm going 3.
All right. All right. Now we're going to go through for my guy, TruDaKing. All right. Low. Through TruDaKing, 0 through 3, what are you giving them?
Basketball knowledge, right?
Yeah, basketball knowledge.
2.
All right. Strength of argument, what are you giving them?
1.
Okay. Rebuttals, 0 through 3, what are you giving them?
2.
All right. Consistency, what are you giving them?
1.
All right. And delivery and control, what are you giving them?
1.
All right. Sturdy, for TruDaKing, basketball knowledge, what are you giving them?
2.
All right. Strength of argument, what do you got?
This shit
3.
expired.
Okay. Rebuttals, 0 through 3, what do you got?
3.
Consistency, 0 through 3.
2.
All right. Delivery and control.
2.
All right. Dana, for my guy TruDaKing, basketball knowledge, what do you got?
2. 2.
2. All right. Strength of argument, what do you got?
2.
All right. Rebuttals.
2.
All right. Consistency.
3. He was consistent.
All right. And delivery and control.
I'll give him a 2.
All right. All right. My guy Viz got it, man. 35-30, man. So shout out to Viz for on the dub, man. I appreciate you, big homie. Judges, if you got any feedback, this is your time to give it. We'd like to keep it short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? But you got the opportunity to give them feedback if you want to.
GG.
I just thought the two-way combo, that was different for me. Like when he said that two-way didn't really matter, that really didn't make any sense because Dwayne Wade is just as much as a scorer as he was, and then when you take in the savagery on defense, that he was a serious problem. So I thought that was the main comment to me that was really different, man.
Okay. Judges, the other judges, do you guys got any input or we good?
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
well,
go.
for me it was just the lack of rebuttaling on the defensive side. Yeah, I understand what he was trying to say about how players are better or without or better even though they're not like really great defensively, but not really addressing that and then trying to call him out because Dwight Howard was old, but then acknowledge that Shaq was also old and he still won, so that didn't really make any sense either to me.
Okay. Sturdy, it's on you, brother.
Yeah, just 2 quicks. I thought the opening could have been better. I thought both guys like could have been more informative on why set player was better than the other. I thought they did a good job laying out their foundation, but I just felt I was looking for more information in the opening round. I thought both guys did a good job answering each other's questions. I thought even though True had a better closing round in my opinion, I thought Viz had better counter arguments during the rebuttal exchange, and for the defensive standpoint, I don't think True addressed that fully. But that's it.